a metaphor shared. Its love lifts care from the landing grounds. The flat places care runs round the whole time. Love which has the wings as well as feet, or sometimes only wings, a problem to come love doesn't think about. Translate all this to your too real life. I'm not out to get you, but simply inviting you into for a moment this strange metaphor, the dark, the leaning skies, and your present condition of love and care. Some of one or both you have. The gravity of the situation, the unhelpful air, you running along, an itchy wish to lift, the difficulty of it, and the pulse of hope. Visiting Bournemouth. In Bournemouth, a town where all sorts live, you sense a yawning puzzlement. Anything real this place had to give was a riding of the late Victorian wave, its cultural notion a little too late. Certainly well set out, its main idea to offer redundant elderly a sedate flowering tended by flower beds, chance to relate on iron benches all they have not yet said. But mostly one or both are out of reach, who walk with unheld hands along the spread out endless sandy beach, dumbfounded on the tidal rim of genteel English folk, and the curious modern visitor arriving here, feeling woman, decent bloke, might weep at such a pig in such a poke. From the train. And gouges again the land for its locked stains, the long past laid, and causes foul ponds, nursed by clanking chains, from towers out of which smokes burst. And the little while he's at it, the yellow flowers who've always lived here step back. Waterfowl spy to see in passing, if it's ready yet, the land we scourge with our frail steel hand. News from the frontiers. Viral forms, it now seems, might be bits of the species they attack. Desperate love of outsiders. So they come tap-tapping at their own door. Lève mother, let me in. Or scribbling Bartleby's, file claims in our business systems, our workaday cells. Better, I say, they roam, lost as the feral cats of Rome, rabid with half-forgotten longing. Don't let a virus take you in, and don't you take it in. Believe me, it's a small bit of bad news, wanting to re-edit your whole issue. Leaves at midnight. How beautifully trees keep the right distance, nodding their different leaves, like neighbours saying good night. The plum and elderberry do so now, against a mild and blown out sky. I never quite noticed it all the years I've lived with them. These separated lives, they live next door, next patch of ground, one and the other. The idea of trees discoursing is fanciful, absurd, yet see how they touch, or never quite touch, and how the mild wind of near midnight sets up polite conversation in the leaves of these neighbours. It is something I've not remarked before, overlooked in all this multifarious world, never afforded to be sufficiently seen. The darkening sky confirms it. in Seafarer's Oyster Bar. Fat Chapman dead, I heard him say, an incredulous old but hale man, as we left beer and oysters for the street. The man Fat Chapman was, I wonder at. Some man, I think, to cause such unbelief. Was it shock for Falstaff, robbed of all that life? Or just that he had known him in youth, Chapman, a charm to keep him charnel proof? Des Ferret. Not that they did much, or were asked for more than exercise. If they dreamt rabbits in the straw, it was their own dark affair. For us, they showed a healthy appetite to be fed, and some spirit of their kind in attacks on the lawn-mower. Now Des, not the oldest, is ill. His coat still sleek, his highwayman face still, but isn't he sweet? Now all he does is go in a tight circle. Put down on grass, he goes like an anklet round your foot, and cannot go straight, nor the other way, but only one way, like water down the plug hole in his hemisphere. My son rings the vet, but we know that all there is round and round and down and down.